Hey everybody, it's Amber Fascio, the Chief Lifestyle Architect over at the Suit to Sweat Fitness Network. And in this video, we're going to be talking all about time management. I'm going to give you a few tips and tricks to make the day more manageable for you so that you can get your meal prep in, you can find the space for your workouts and so forth. Usually when I talk with clients, what I find out is that they have more time than what they realize. It's a matter of playing Tetris with your time all throughout the day so that you can put things in the right place and create space for the things that you want in your life. All right. So very first thing that I do with everyone is I say, take an accounting of your day. You may want to take 1, 2, maybe even 3 days to kind of go throughout your day and figure out, where are the time leaks? Where are those little spaces of time in which I'm not really doing anything? And what you'll notice is that, hey, you'll have 15 minutes here, a little 15 minutes over there. You may even have time at the gym. You can watch TV and do those things while you're on the treadmill. So you're looking for those little time spaces, all right? So take 1 to 3 days and actually document every day. And I'm talking about write everything down, right? When you wake up, right? Your journey to work, how long did it take you to get there? What time do you typically take your breaks? What time do you typically go to lunch? How much time do you have for lunch? And so forth. And it's really important. Detail everything, every little minute thing that you can think of, write it down. Do you have 15 minutes in between your kid's soccer practice and the moment you get home from work? Write it all down. Right? And the reason why we want to do that is because when we go back and we do the analysis, we want to find out, where are those little small breaks? Can something be moved elsewhere? Is this negotiable, or is it a hard, fast thing that cannot be moved? All right. Now, for the things that absolutely are non-negotiable and they cannot be moved, you want to go ahead and either shade those areas or put them in red. That is a big sign that, hello, this cannot be moved. It's not negotiable. Now, if something can be moved or it can be worked, you want to keep that open, because that lets us know that this may be something that we can push elsewhere or move elsewhere to create the space for your workout. All right. Now, that was technique number 1. Technique number 2 is, I call it time blocking. It's when we go through your schedule and we schedule everything. So if I know that I have to go call the dentist to make, time to put an appointment, I'm actually going to put that on my schedule for the next day. And you might be like, well, that only takes about 15, sometimes 20. I say, yeah, but we still need to put it in the schedule to make room for it, to remind ourselves that we're doing it, rather than putting thing on a to-do list. How many of us have made to-do lists and we never end up doing it? This is why we do time blocking. So you're going to go through everything and you're going to put every little thing that you intend to do on your schedule. So if you need, time to drive to the gym, you're going to put that in the time block. Does it take 20 to 30 minutes to get to the gym? You want to put that into your schedule. Everything needs to be put into the schedule so that A, you understand, where there's room. And then B, because you make sure that you get it done. You are more likely to get things done that are scheduled and in the schedule than things that you don't put in your schedule. So actually, let's go on over. I'm going to show you my screen and I'm going to take you through an entire day of time blocking and what it looks like for me so that you can do the same for yourself. So let's go. Okay, let's take a look at my schedule right here. I put together a few days for you so that, you could get a good grasp of what it is that you do. Right off the bat, you're going to notice that each of my activities is in a different color. I do this on purpose because it makes it very easy for me to take a glance at my schedule and immediately know what it is that I need to do without opening each of the boxes. All right. So you'll see right there in purple, that is when I'm working as a health coach. I actually work as a health coach with another company. The blue is my private clients. These are people that I work with one-to-one. And then I have sort of my yellows. That is, those are all of my meals right there, which really makes. And then, of course, my gym right there in the red, and my travel time in dark red. Because there is absolutely nothing that you can do when you are traveling in the car, and it's so important that you include that in your schedules. A lot of people forget that step out there. You know, if I'm going to get to the gym for a certain time, I have to leave my house at a certain time, and all of that has to be booked into the schedule. If you do not consider that when you're putting together your schedule, then what happens is it throws everything else off throughout your day, because when I get back home, you know, technically I should be in that purple already, but I didn't account for the red, which means my day then has to be extended. So always, always, always include every single thing throughout your day. There shouldn't be any white spaces left. If you find a white space, that is a great time to add in one of those green bars, which is, you know, your mental break. Now, feel free to choose whatever color that you want. That is simply, you know, some of the colors that I have decided to choose. Now, the other thing about this, by the way, if you want to know what I'm using, I am using G Suite. G Suite is my preferred user, makes it really easy. I can also add in notifications. So if I wanted to remind me like, hey, Amber, drink water. Yep, that's even something else that you can put into your calendar, like drink water, because that's a big one that people forget to do also. Okay, so you can kind of just take a look. I'm going to click on a few things so that you can kind of see how my calendar operates. But feel free, if you don't have G Suite, that doesn't mean you have to go out and get it. You can do this in Excel. You know, if you want to take it old school, my very first block schedules were always done in Excel. But this, however, is attached to my phone and everything else, which makes it very, very easy for me to kind of go back and forth with. All right. So in a minute, I'm going to go up and I'm going to show you how you can easily swap out some of these times. So let's say you don't want to work out in the middle of the day. Because of the way this system is built, I can take this and I can lift it up to the breakfast hour. I can move things around and make it fit. And it's very, very easy to do. So let's see what I'm going to do. There you go. So again, I'm moving it up to that morning hour because, you know, maybe something changed today and I don't want to work out at lunch. You know, somebody called me and said, hey, Amber, can I meet? Well, I'm not going to miss my money. So yeah, I'm going to move things around to make it fit. All right, so boom, inserted my workout in the morning right after my private client. Because it's in the morning, I got to move my meal as well because, hey, I'm not trying to do fasted cardio today. I need that meal. So now I'm moving everything else around, and this takes all of about a few minutes to do. And just like that, my schedule is now refreshed. It's moved around. Everything works. I now have a space in the middle of the day if I want to, you know, drop in a client or drop in a meeting that someone calls and asks me for. I can do that without losing my entire day worth of work. All right. And don't worry, you guys, my days are not always this crazy busy, but but Fridays are usually my longest days of the week. All right. The other thing, you'll see those mental breaks in there. They are so crucial. I talked about 70 to 100 people per day during those purple hours. That's how many clients I have with the company. So I got to throw in some green bars in there because you got to take some breaks throughout your day. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself in mental mush. All right. So add in those green bars. Take a little bit of a break. If you're somebody who can't go to the gym, guess what you can turn those green bars into? You can turn those into squat sessions. You can turn those into all different types of quickies where you can get movement in. Like maybe you walk outside to your car, go ahead and get some movement in, do some squats at your desk. I mean, I could go on for days and days and days of all the different activities that you can do with those, you know, little green spaces. So go ahead and tell me, put together your schedule. Tell me, how would you color block your day? Or if you don't quite know how to set this up, I'm more than happy to walk you through it. Drop me a comment or book a consultation, and I'm happy to show you how to set up your calendar so that you can be efficient like this as well, because this is going to help you find your workout hours, to help you find your meals, and so forth. Okay, so those were some of the big pieces for time management. If you have any questions whatsoever about how to properly manage your schedule, go ahead and drop those in the comments below or send me an email to info@amberfastshow.com. I'm really happy to help you walk through your schedule and to find the space and the time. Okay, now before I close out and get out of here, there's one more thing that I almost forgot. You know, you also need to think about what is the best time of day for me to work out. All right. typically a lot of us are going to get tired throughout the day. And so even though you scheduled the workout in the evening, you do want to think about to yourself, am I going to be so drained that I can't work out? And if that is the case, if you find yourself continuously being drained at the end of the day, you may want to consider either a first thing in the morning workout, or my favorite is the lunchtime workout. And I love lunchtime workouts because it actually splits your day in half. And back in the day, not right now, but a few years ago, I had a job that I couldn't stand, and I used to love that midday workout because I could actually break my day up, and it was a way for me to clear my mind and get my mind off of what was going. So just pack your bag at home, bring it with you to work, go to a gym that has a shower, take your shower at the gym, and then come back to work, and you're all set to go. So that's just a little bit more tips about how to manage your day. If you have any questions, again, I already told you how to get in touch with me. I look forward to hearing your questions.